should never, ever answer the door at 3:33 a.m. But I did, and now I'm pretty sure whatever's standing outside isn't human.
Kid, you're being paranoid. It's probably just some drunk idiot.
That's what I thought too, until I looked through the peephole. The man outside was smiling, too wide, like his cheeks were stretched beyond what should be possible.
Okay, that's creepy, but just ignore it. Lock the door and go back to bed.
I tried, but then he knocked again, 3 times. Tap, 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 exactly like before. And this time I realized something worse.
What?
The knocking wasn't coming from the door. It was coming from inside the house.
What the That's impossible.
I spun around, heart slamming against my ribs. The hallway was empty, but the knocking kept going. Tap, 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 from the bathroom.
No way. You're messing with me.
I wish I was. I grabbed a baseball bat and crept toward the bathroom. The door was slightly open, and inside, the mirror was fogged up, like someone had just taken a shower.
But you live alone.
Exactly. I stepped closer. The fog on the mirror wasn't steam. It was breath. Something had exhaled on it. And then, words appeared, scratched into the glass like fingernails.
What did it say?
You let me in.
Oh, hell no. Get out of there.
I ran straight to the front door, but when I grabbed the handle, it was hot, burning, and the knocking started again. This time from everywhere, the walls, the ceiling, even under my feet.
This isn't happening. This can't be.
Then the lights went out, and in the darkness I heard it. A whisper, right in my ear.
You shouldn't have looked through the peephole.
Who the hell was that?
I don't know, but now, no matter where I go, I see him, that smiling man, in reflections, in windows, always at 3:33 a.m., and every night he gets closer.
If you need help, call the cops, or...
I did. The officer who came, he had the same stretched smile.
What do we do now?
I don't know, but I think it's learning, adapting. Last night I heard the knocking inside my phone, and when I answered...
Hello?
That's not possible.
Tell that to my shattered phone screen, because when I picked it up, the glass was cracked in the exact shape of a smile.
Okay, new plan. We leave. Right now. Pack a bag and just go.
I tried, grabbed my keys, threw open the door, and froze. The hallway outside wasn't my hallway. It was longer, way longer. And at the far end, under the flickering light, stood the smiling man.
Slam the door, slam it.
I did, but when I turned around, my apartment wasn't my apartment anymore. The walls were covered in that same foggy breath, and written over and over in jagged letters, "You let me in."
This is a nightmare. Wake up. Wake up.
I pinched myself, slapped my face. Nothing changed. Then, the TV turned on by itself. Static at first, then a single image, a live feed of me, standing right where I was. But in the video, there was someone behind me.
Don't look. Don't you dare look.
Too late. I turned. Nothing there. But on the TV, the figure leaned closer. And then, my reflection in the screen winked.
You're not alone.
Screw this. We burn the place down.
I grabbed a lighter, held it to the curtains, but the flame, it didn't flicker. It froze. And then, in a voice that wasn't mine, the fire spoke.
You can't get rid of us.
Us?
That's when I realized it was never just one of them. The knocking, the whispers, the smiles, they were all different, and they were learning how to get to me.
Then we don't fight, we run.
I bolted for the window, 3rd floor. Didn't care. But when I jumped, I didn't fall. I floated. And below me, on the sidewalk, stood a crowd of people. All looking up, all smiling.
You're ours now.
No.
Then the ground rushed up to meet me, but I didn't hit concrete. I woke up, in my bed, heart racing, clock blinking 3:33 a.m. And from the hallway.
Don't read it. Throw the phone away.
Too late, the message was just 2 words.
You never left.
Hello? You still there? Oh, God.
You should never ever answer a knock at your door after midnight. But last night I did. And now, something is following me.
Who's there?
The voice on the other side of the door didn't answer. Instead, the knocking started again. Slow, deliberate. Knock, knock, knock.
Look, if this is a prank, it's not funny.
The knocking stopped. Silence. Then, a whisper.
Let me in.
Who are you?
You invited me.
My blood turned to ice. I never invited anyone. But the voice, it sounded familiar. Like someone I'd met before, but couldn't place.
I didn't invite you. Go away.
It's too late.
The door creaked open on its own. No one was there. Just the cold night air. I stepped outside, looking left, then right. Nothing.
What the hell?
The shadow tilted its head, and then it stepped forward.
No.
I stumbled back, slamming the door shut. My hands shook as I locked it, then pushed a chair under the knob.
This isn't happening. Where are you?
You let me in.
The voice came from the kitchen. I grabbed a knife from the counter, gripping it so tight my knuckles turned white.
Show yourself.
The fridge door creaked open on its own. Inside, where my food should have been, was a single Polaroid photo. I picked it up.
What the?
The date on the photo was tomorrow's date.
This isn't real. This can't be real.
Then my phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number.
Check your closet.
Who is this?
No reply, just silence. And then
No.
I ran to slam it shut, but something yanked it back from the other side. A cold hand wrapped around my wrist.
You shouldn't have looked.
I jerked free, stumbling back. The closet was empty, but the smell, like wet earth and rotting flowers, lingered in the air.
Too late now.
The screen went black. Then, in glowing red letters, a single word appeared.
Come on. Open.
Behind me, the air grew thick, heavy, like something was inhaling the light from the room.
Giggling from everywhere at once. You can't leave. You promised.
I never promised you anything.
The scratching turned to pounding. The wallpaper bulged as if something was trying to push through. A wet crack echoed through the apartment as the bathroom door across the hall slowly swung open.
Nope.
I smashed a chair through the window just as the closet door exploded off its hinges behind me. Cold fingers grazed my ankle as I tumbled through broken glass into the night.
Whispering from every direction. You shouldn't have run. Right behind my ear. Breath cold, come home.
I ran. Down the street, past streetlights that flickered off as I passed. The air smelled like burning hair. My reflection in shop windows wasn't mine anymore. Just a stretched, grinning thing that mouthed words I couldn't hear.
Static-filled whisper. See you tomorrow.
The line went dead. Behind me, slow footsteps echoed on wet pavement. Uselessly